Hey guys, what up? Matt here. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys on how to create a multi-swipe Instagram post in Adobe Photoshop 2020. Let's dive into the computer and I'll show you how to do it. Alright, so now we're on the computer. So first things first, you want to open up Photoshop. You want to go over to Create New. I already have it as a recent item, but you want to make it as 1080 by 1350, so you get a nice larger Instagram post. And the 72 resolution is fine, and you can set it for a vertical orientation. Press create. Alright, so once you're over here, you're just going to have one single document, right? So you want to click your layers panel, unlock your background layer, and next you want to go over to image, canvas size, switch this to %, and just change the width to 1000. If you're doing 10 photos, you do 1000. If you're doing 9 photos, do 900, 800, 700, and so on and so forth. You want to make sure you go over to your anchor and click the middle left box. So then it's going to extend the document all the way to the right from the middle. Right, press OK, and you'll see your document size has increased by 10. Next, you want to go over to the bottom layer, go over to view, and create a new guide layout. So this is going to help you pretty much see where your individual photos are going to be, so then you can have them overlap one another. Okay? So go over here and do columns and do 10, because I multiplied it by 10. If you were doing another, then you do like 8 or 7 or whatever, how many photos you want within your post. Press OK. Then you want to click this little white square, do Control T if you're on Windows, or Command T, and then just hold Shift and extend it all the way out. So now it covers the entire document size. Now you start importing your images. So I'm just going to choose a few images from a recent vacation I went on to the Bahamas. If you've never been to the Bahamas, highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun. So these photos right here, edited images, and just start dragging your images in. For this, I'm just going to do a few images just so you get the idea. But all it is pretty much just overlapping your images with over the blue line, right? Because then it's going to look like it's like one cohesive like swipe. If that makes sense. Then let's do, I guess, this guy walking. That's cool, I guess. And just keep doing it. Keep going. Let's just do this guy, and then we'll do a boat. Right? It's like pointing. It's like, where is he pointing to? Let's just move this guy over. Then I can press E on that guy and just erase it a little bit, just so it blends a wee bit better. And then over here, keep going. Let's add this picture, and then make these two kind of flow with one another. Scale that all the way up, change the positioning of it, right? So now I want it to kind of blend with one another. Let's scale this guy up because he's got a little bit more room. Command T is to scale up. Right, so move him over slightly. Make sure that he's below this layer. So click that and just blend it like that. That looks pretty sweet. And let's do the same for this. Click this, press E, click it, and then just blend it. And then reposition as needed. Let's just drag him in a little bit more. You know, it's not gonna be perfect, but obviously when you're doing it, spend more time on it because it's gonna be on your Instagram feed. And the cooler you make it, the more you'll stand out, because this has been a very common thing I've been seeing on Instagram. So I just thought it would be, you know, kind of cool to show you guys how to do it. And again, same thing with this. Let's scale it up. So now it's kind of overlapping two little images. And I'm just gonna pretty much stop right there. You can keep going. You can do, you can blend your image a little bit better by using the eraser tool or using the pen tool and like individually cropping it out. So for an example with that would be, I would crop out his hand so then his hand is fully overlapping into the next image instead of it just slightly bleeding with the eraser tool. But there's different techniques you can do. You can do hard edges, you can do soft feathered edges, you can do pretty much anything. But this is pretty much just like the basics of how to just like set up the document, and then you can pretty much do whatever you want with it. So the exporting is very particular. So you want to go over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th tool down, right? Will probably be the crop tool. But if you hold it down, you can see that you can do the slice tool. So then you want to go up to the top and do slices from guides, right? This is very important for when you're exporting your images because it's going to export it as individual images based on your guidelines. Instead of having it one large document, you won't be able to post that to Instagram very easily. You would then have to crop it in some other program, but this does it for you. So click slices from guides, right? And now you'll see it's listed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. Next, you want to go over to File, Export, and Save for Web, right? Your computer is just going to process it a little bit, zoom out, and you'll see that these are all individual photos, right? So just click on the very first one and then just press Shift and click on the remaining images and then set it to like a JPEG or PNG, whatever you want to do. I'm just going to do normal, just high. You can do maximum if you like. Doesn't really matter. Just going to make the file size larger. So then Instagram might compress them a little bit more, but you'll have to play around with that and then just save it, right? So just save. And then go over to wherever you saved it, and it should be in a folder. And you'll see that they're all individual images. Then you just send it over, and then you just upload it in the same order that you exported the images as. So that's pretty much it for today's video. I hope you guys found some value in this tutorial, and if you learned something new, please let me know in the comment section below. Make sure you drop a like as well, and if you want any other tutorials just like this, let me know what you want me to cover, and I'll definitely consider doing a video for it. Hope you guys have an amazing day. Peace.